When I found out through another friend of mine who was also a sailor that the lighthouse was coming up for sale, it was a no-brainer. There's 4 couples that are working on it together, and there are disagreements that occur from time to time, but after 11 years almost, we're still all friends.
As a kid, I remember going around it in the family's boat, and it always kind of looked as something that was sort of mothballed and long-term storage.
We finally broke down the concrete block wall that had been blocking the eastern entrance of the lighthouse since the 1960s. And when that block wall finally came down and we had this amazing vista of the bay, of the eastern shore, of the channel, and when the doors went in, being able to see that view that no one had seen since the 1920s was probably one of the most exciting moments.
That when you see the new roof and when you see the new windows and you see the new doors, it's striking. I mean, it's, in my opinion, probably the most beautiful lighthouse on the Northern Bay now.
The most challenging portion of working on an offshore lighthouse is simply the location.
We are located 1.5 miles offshore. Everything that we have to take out has to be carried by boat, taken from the car, carried down the dock, put on the boat, taken the 1.5 miles out, and then we have to hoist everything 20 feet.
When you're up there and that hammer slides off and goes overboard, if you don't have another hammer on board, you're done working.
When you go into a renovation, you think you should always be prepared for surprises, but we had a lot of surprises.
And it also makes me realize when we have 50 people come by on a boat, they're taking pictures, they're cheering us on, it really makes me realize how important it is to preserve this building.
Throughout the project, as we're out there every day working, middle of the week and on weekends, the number of people that would come by to compliment us, to say thank you, or to just share their experience with the lighthouse. It really reminded us just how many people interact with it.
It's an icon out there. I mean, you're right at the mouth of the Magathy, so everybody comes by the lighthouse. And so it's a revolving door. I mean, our front yard always has people in it.
For this project, I'm really proud of how everyone kind of pulled together and got it done. And I think that was a lot of work for us.